Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to be going over different ways in which AI can help you automate different processes from content to data and decision so that you guys can improve your business and start scaling easier to 100K. We're going to be going over content, marketing, sales, service and delivery, growth, and data and decision making. Okay, so to get started with content, the first way in which AI can help you is by scraping and analyzing to create better content. You guys can use something like Apify. It's this website right here to scrape your competition in social media or any other website or any other YouTube content, so that with that information you can grab it, pass it into something like Claude, because Claude is better at creating content. It's more human-like and it has a better sense of humor. So if you use Claude, it will give you better outputs than if you were using ChatGPT. So this is a way in which you guys can grab all the content or the information that your competition is making, analyze it, see what is performing the best, take those results, give them to Claude, and use Claude to come up with new content ideas, new scripts, or new ways in which you could be creating content. Number two is to clone yourself for content creation. You can use something like HeyGen, where you can simply upload an image of yourself and use 11 Labs to clone your voice. Simply upload maybe a 10-minute video of you talking to the camera and clone yourself, and this way, with a simple prompt, you can tell HeyGen what you would like them to create, and you don't have to be filming yourself for every single video or every single small piece of content. Okay, so this is number two. Number three is repurpose content using an agent. For example, on a past video, I talked about how I was going to be using my long form content here on YouTube. And I was going to be using an agent, and I was going to create emails with those long form videos that I already had on YouTube. So how this would work is we use something like N8N, like an automation. Okay, like an automation here on N8N. We grab the long form content from YouTube, use an AI agent to transform that content, or use something like ChatGPT-5, which is amazing at this. Give ChatGPT-5 some examples of how we want that newsletter to look like. And from that long form content, we're able to create new emails that are automatically sent to our newsletter without us having to do anything. We just simply uploaded a new video to YouTube, and that started the whole automation process. Okay, so this was repurposing content. Now for marketing, we can automate responses inside social media using something like Tweet Hunter or ManyChat, which are these right here, where you can create automations like this ones, where, for example, if someone follows you, maybe you've followed someone and you see that they automatically or instantly send you a message or DM back, like saying, hey, thank you for the follow. Let me know if I can help you with anything or something like that. So that's what they are using. It's not someone sending manually the message to you. It's an automated process using Tweet Hunter inside X or ManyChat inside Instagram, right? Or this could also work when you use a caption like, if you would like to know more about blah, 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 comment info and I'll send everything your way. So every time someone comments info, ManyChat is gonna automatically send that message with the information requested back. And that way you don't have to hire someone who is manually sending every single DM or every single comment response. And ManyChat or Tweet Hunter can do it. Okay, now number two, or letter B for marketing, is automating outreach with personalized messages using something like AutoReacher. And I think I don't have it open, but let's see. Let me show you guys. Okay, so AutoReacher, what AutoReacher does is they send personalized DMs using AI. So they actually use Claude, like the one that I told you guys that was better at creating content or looked more human-like. So they use Claude. They analyze each Instagram profile And with that information, they create personalized messages for outreach. So what we usually do is we create 10 different accounts with a specific proxy for each account, and each account is automatically sending IGDMs to different accounts that we scraped inside Instagram. So this is all automated, and the messages or DMs are personalized depending on the type of profile that each person has. So if AutoReacher detects that, I don't know, that specific account is from a roofer, it will detect that, and the first message that it sends is gonna be related to what that person is already doing. Okay, so that's number 2, or letter B. And finally, ad optimization and copy. Right now, using something like ChatGPT agent mode allows you to open your Facebook ad account directly inside ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will go over all of your metrics and all of the reports from your different ads, and will optimize and tell you what implementations you could do in order to improve your ad performance, simply by opening ChatGPT and going into agent mode. You don't have to do pretty much anything else, and ChatGPT does everything by themselves. Now, on sales, the first thing is sales calls review. You can use something like Fathom, which is free. It's this app right here. You can install it, and it will go and take notes from every single call that you take. And with all that transcript and all that information, you can simply copy it, paste it into ChatGPT, and ask ChatGPT for key details and key ways in which you could be improving your sales calls. And this way, every single call is reviewed. And for example, you can grab 10 different calls, put them all into a document, give that document to ChatGPT, and ask ChatGPT to see which different things that you said triggered different good or bad outcomes, and have a broader look into your sales and see what is really working that you're saying and what it isn't. So this way you can really take action into key points that are bringing your conversion rates either up or down. So stop doing the things that you see that are maybe scaring your customers or are driving more into objections, and start focusing more on the things that are bringing you more sales or better questions that end up turning into an actual sale. The second thing is that if you create an agent, it can do lead research before the sales call. So for example, on Calendly, if you're asking the people who book a call for their website or their YouTube or any other information, you can have an agent go into that website or content or whatever information you have from them, see everything that they do, and the agent's gonna create a summary of everything and give you key points in which you could actually help them. So you're gonna give the agent a knowledge base of the things that you can help with, and you're also gonna give them the information from your lead. And that way, the agent takes both things and comes up with ways in which you can help them more specifically. And now you're gonna be more prepared for your call, where you're gonna be able to talk specifically about things that are gonna be resulting in better outcomes for your lead, and that way increasing conversion and already having prepared responses for their objections. Because more than likely, if you already know more about the lead, you might already see what objections they're going to have, and that way you're gonna be better prepared. Number 3 is smart follow-up. So if you have the sales transcripts and all the information received from that lead after the call, with something like ChatGPT, you can create smart follow-ups. For example, let's say that if your lead on the call, his main objection was the price, then the AI can detect that and automatically send them a message the moment that you maybe had a discount or that you have a better price. or if you have even a better offer. Or if the AI detected maybe that their main objection was that you didn't have enough testimonials or clients' results, then the AI automatically could be sending those new testimonials to the lead as soon as they come up, so that they can be seeing those new results that you're giving your clients, and that way be nurturing that lead with that specific pinpoint that, or that specific objection that they had before. And lastly, they can also help you with real-time objection handling with apps like Airgram or Fireflies, which are these ones right here. For example, if you're on a meeting or you're on a sales call and someone is asking you maybe for something very specific where there are some studies to back up your response, Fireflies can automatically detect that and give you the best response so that you can say it in time with the lead. So this is a new way in which you could be improving your sales calls. Now, on service delivery, number one is 24/7 client support. You could create an agent with the knowledge base on Pinecone, which is this one right here. Is a knowledge base, is a vector database where you can create RAG systems for your agents so that they can find the information easier and give better and faster responses to anyone who asks any question through message or through a web chat or through WhatsApp. So you can grab all the knowledge base from your course, your videos, and recent questions or past questions that your clients have asked you. And that way, create a bot or an AI agent that's going to be answering 24/7 questions that your clients could have. Number two is habit and goal tracking bots. The AI agent, after your onboarding call with your client, can analyze it and create a habit and goal tracking bot inside Notion and be sending messages through WhatsApp every single day, asking the customer if they performed the task that they were supposed to do. And that way you can be really seeing if your client is putting in the work. And this is a way in which you could be adding accountability to your client so that it is more than likely that they do the work and they perform, and at the end of the day, they end up with the results that they joined your program for. And number three is sentiment analysis. You could have an agent be looking through your whole maybe community or your comments or the messages that you're receiving and see the sentiment across all of your clients. And with that, you could be taking better decisions to see maybe what parts of your program you should be improving. Maybe your first response takes a little bit more time, so you start hiring someone that can help you with that. Or maybe your clients are having a difficult time getting the results that you're promising. So that means that you should be improving maybe your content, or maybe the content inside your course, or the amount of one-on-one support that you're giving them. So with all this information, you could really take decisions based on data and not only on ideas that you could be coming up with. Number five is growth. By using Appify to scrape different websites and using ChatGPT to analyze that information, you can see what your competition is doing and find market gaps where you can start going into, and that way be giving maybe a more analyzed result or more analyzed offer that your market is actually looking for, but you didn't really know about. So by scraping and analyzing that all information, you could start taking better decisions about the content that you're creating, the offer that you're making, and what your market really needs. And also language expansion. By using something like HeyGen and 11 Labs, you can clone yourself and start creating content in other languages that you might have not already tapped into. So this is a way that you can really go global and start expanding into different languages. And lastly, app creation. With ChatGPT 5 now, you can be creating little apps that help your customers in ways that maybe it was previously not possible, or that you needed to have a developer to help you with. Right now, it is quite simple to create them with ChatGPT 5. So if you see that a lot of customers or a lot of clients are running into the same issues, and those could be automated or an app could be created for them and to fix them on a faster and better way, you could simply use something like ChatGPT to create those apps. And last but not least, data and decision making. You can create KPI dashboards using Looker Studio on Google and N8N, Zapier, and ChatGPT. So combining all of those together, you can really analyze your whole company, analyze your sales information, analyze your ads performance, analyze your sentiment analysis from your clients, analyze the questions that you're receiving in your client support. So pretty much analyze everything and have KPIs for pretty much everything. And with that, you'll be able to really understand how your business is performing and take key decisions based on information and data that you're receiving through all of the implementations that you're already doing inside your business. You can also be creating meeting and project summarization using Fathom to analyze meetings that you take with your employees, and use something like Asana to add those meetings into a calendar with the summarization that you create with AI. So you can mix those together, have an agent that takes the recordings from Fathom and creates tasks for every single employee through Asana. And you can also improve your marketing spend allocation through Google Ads, Facebook, Snapchat, or whatever platform you're using ChatGPT. Because nowadays, if you give that information to an AI agent, they can really see the whole map or the whole broad view of your business and take marketing decisions based on information that the AI agent is receiving. So, for example, if the AI agent has noticed that your results have been better on YouTube apps compared to maybe Instagram ads or Facebook ads, then it's gonna tell you this next week that you're implementing this new launch, move $2,000 from your ad spend from Facebook into YouTube ads, pushing retargeting that you're seeing from your website. It can be very specific with the key information that it tells you and the actions that it tells you to take regarding marketing spend allocation. And now remember, guys, that if you want me to help you scale your business for free, you can schedule a free consulting call down below where I'll help you find bottlenecks and improvements. I'll also help you focus on what you should really be doing and help you focus your time on that. And all of these through sales, setters, closers, improving closing rate, improving your content, your offer, AI implementations, AI automations, systems, and ads. Obviously, not everyone needs the same thing, but on that call, we're going to be seeing what improvements we could make to your business to make you scale faster, and also help you find those bottlenecks to help you break through them and really be able to scale your business. So there's also going to be a pitch in there at the end, obviously, but if at the end of the day we decide not to work together, that's completely fine. You can walk away with a free strategy about how to scale your business and the key pinpoints in which you could break those bottlenecks and start improving. So feel free to schedule a call. Not everyone's going to be accepted. There's a small questionnaire inside the Calendly, but we're going through them and accepting around 60% right now. So if you'd like that free one-on-one consulting call, schedule it down below and I'll see you there. And also, if you guys like this video, remember that this is part of a series of how to scale your business to 100K. We've gone over how to implement systems and how to improve them, how to create content, how you should be using short form to drive traffic to your long form, where you will be actually creating and doing the pitching and showing your results and credibility that you have for your business. We've also gone over storytelling. we've gone over pricing, and we've gone over how to improve your offer. So if you guys would like to see those, go and watch my past videos where we went deeply into each of these, and also the main quick strategy on how to scale to 100K. So if you guys are interested in that, and if you guys have any questions or need any help, go ahead and put them down in the comments. I'll be answering every single question down below. So feel free to ask me any questions that you guys have down there.